A person is cutting vegetables using a knife in a kitchen. During this process, he cuts his finger and blood starts coming out. He becomes very angry and starts blaming the knife for cutting his finger. Do you think this is crazy? Pagalpan hai? Similarly, many traders don't know how to use open interest and fail to realize the actual power and limitations of open interest, leading them to complain why it doesn't work. In this video, I will not only explain the real power of open interest along with its limitations, but I also share a trading strategy based on open interest and a free source to get open interest data in the live market. My best-selling book Price Action Trading has been republished with Manjul Publications, and I've explained all the important price action trading concepts in this book. The link is in the description. I also have a small quiz in the middle of the video, and if you could answer those simple questions, 3 lucky people will get Price Action Trading book personally signed by me. So without wasting much time, let's start. Basically, we hear this statement, right? Amateurs open the market, professional close the market. So most probably would have heard this statement, right? So do you believe this statement? Amateurs market को open करता है और professional market को close करता है. So you can think in your mind. Most probably the problem with us is we immediately agree with it. We don't even validate it or we agree to it blindly. So this is Nifty 50-minute chart. Last week का chart है because I prepared this PPT for last week webinar, but I'm giving it after 1 week. So can you tell me what is the common link or in these common circles? Okay, so I have circled the first candle. This is the first candle of this particular day. This is the first candle of this particular day. This is the first candle. This is the first candle. This is the first candle. Okay, now take 1 minute of time. Observe the first candle. Observe what happened on that particular day. Suppose the first candle is bullish or bearish. If it is bullish, whether the price went upside or downside. Just observe. I will give you 1 minute of time. Okay, I think this time is enough. See, friends, here the first candle is a big bearish candle. Price went downside. Here, the first candle is a big bullish candle. Price went upside. Here, it is a bullish candle because there is a buying wick. It is not a bearish candle, friends. It is a bullish candle. There is a buying wick, but price went downside. It is an exception. But if you look at this on this particular day, on this particular day, it is a big buying candle. Price went upside. Here, the small bearish candle, price went downside. Bearish candle, price went sideways to downside. Bullish candle, price went sideways. It is an exception. So, do you think there is a misstatement or the court says something else and the market says something else? Okay, so this is Nifty. Okay, I'm not taking any particular stock or operate a stock like that, and I'm explaining this. This is Nifty. Nobody can operate Nifty. So if you don't believe, we will check Bank Nifty. Again, it's a Bank Nifty last week chart. See this. This is a bearish candle, big bearish candle. Price went sideways to downside. Here it is a bullish candle. Price went upside. Here, this is a bullish candle actually. Around 60-70% are buyers and 30% are sellers. So this is an exception. Price went downside, but again, there is a buying came at the end. But again, it is an exception. It is fine. Here it is a buying candle. Price went upside. Again, there is a profit booking, and again it went upside in the second half. Big selling candle. Price went downside. Here, this is if you look at the first candle, it made an interesting formation. There is a buying wick, there is a selling wick, equal amount of buying wick and selling wick. Just observe what happened on that day. Price went downside, price went upside. Okay, so this gives an indication. So now, do you still think amateurs open the market? No, right? Usually professionals open the market. Amateurs like us, without having clarity, we struggle a lot to take open action trades, or even we struggle a lot to manage our trades in the live market hours because we blindly believe these kind of quotes. Okay, so my suggestion is don't believe any quote blindly, whoever it may be. Suppose if the quotation or statement came from even a big trader, big investor, don't believe it. Don't believe blindly. Verify them on the charts. If the on the charts, if you think it is true, then only believe it. Okay. Now, one more example. Most people, they are confident about volume, right? When I say I don't use volume in intraday trading, many people will get surprised. They say I'm doing wrong, or they don't, develop a good opinion about me because they think volume is essential in intraday trading. So in this webinar, I'm going to prove or tell you that volume is not at all necessary in intraday trading, and instead we can use open interest. Okay. So now this is the basic understanding of volume with anybody. If you refer any book, they say this: if the price is going up along with an increase in volume, it is bullish. If the price is going up with the decrease in volume, some people say it is bearish and some people say it is not bullish. Okay. And when the price is going down and the volume is also going down, some people say it is bullish and some people say it is not bearish. Okay. And when the price is going down along with an increase in volume, people say it is bearish. And most people blindly believe this kind of information. So if you think this is right, then check these charts. Okay. So in this case, this is a Nifty futures chart, friends. So price went upside, right? Now, what, observe the volume. Price went upside in a huge manner, big manner, from almost 16,800 to it went till 20,000. Okay. Price went upside. Volume, where is the increase in volume? Volume, in fact, that there is not much increase in volume, right? This is Nifty, friends, not any operator stock. Okay. If you don't believe, check this. This is Bank Nifty futures. This is not any other stock. This is Bank Nifty futures. Price went upside very clearly. Where is the volume? Where is the increase in volume? Okay. There is no increase in volume, right? Now, this is one more thing. This is ICICI Bank. Price went very steep manner. From here to here, it's very, very steep. But look at the volume. Volume stayed sideways, right? There is not much increase in the volume. Okay. So, my conclusion is very simple, friends. Price can go up with more volume, price can go up with medium volume, and price can go up with less volume. Okay. If you, you don't have to believe my statement or quotation once again as it is or blindly. You go and verify it on charts. Okay. Then you will believe it. Again, one more conclusion is price can go down with more volume, price can go down with medium volume, price can go down with less volume. Once again, don't believe my words. Go to charts and verify it by yourself. This is the disclaimer, friends. Now, what is open interest? Okay. So, whenever I take the topic of open interest, people will, come back and, with lot of, negative energy saying open interest काम नहीं करता है, open interest is useless. They make such kind of statements. See, whether it is open interest or anything else. For example, if I take a example of knife, so we can use knife in an intelligent manner to cut the vegetables and we can prepare a very nice dish out of it. But if a person uses knife to stab another person, he cannot say knife is bad, right? So knife doesn't know whether I'm cutting a vegetable or cutting a, stabbing a person. So it is up to the person who is using the knife, right? Similarly, every concept, whether it is open interest or price or volume or any indicator, they have certain advantage and certain limitations as well. So if you use that particular concept behind those limitations, obviously they don't give good results. So the same logic applies to open interest as well. So many people use open interest, behind its limitations, because in Indian markets we do have certain limitations, and I explain those limitations in this webinar, and I'm also going to explain how to overcome those limitations. Okay. So open interest is nothing but, I mean, first of all, it's only applicable to F1O category. Okay, open interest is not available in equity. It is available only in F1O category. So open interest means outstanding pending contracts at the end of the market. Both, it includes both short and long position. So whatever the open contract pending है market में, so उसको कहते हैं हम open interest. So basically, it gives a good indication about market activity as well as market liquidity. लेकिन आप वॉल्यूम को कंपेयर किया तो वॉल्यूम सिर्फ मार्केट एक्टिविटी के बारे में इंफॉर्मेशन देता है. I'm going to take an example in the next few slides, then you will get more information. So again, as I said, open interest gives more information about both activity and liquidity. Uh, So let's take an example. अभी एक XYZ company listed in F&O category, and from tomorrow it is available for trading in F&O space. Okay. So on the first day, before the market open, Y is always zero. Okay. Let's say on the first day, Ram enter into the market and he buys one lot of futures. And whereas Sham sells one lot of future at the same time. Okay. So in this case, open interest change is 1 and total open interest is 1 because iske pehle it was 0, and now he bought one lot, he sold one lot because Ram thinks that the price will go up, but Sham thinks that price will go down. That's why he shorted this XYZ. So open interest change is 1, total Y is 1. Okay. So on the second day, again, these people are carrying their position. Let's assume they are not intraday traders, they are positional traders, and they are carrying their position, which means before the market open interest is 1. John is a new player. He thinks XYZ will go upside. So he will buy 3 lot. Tom is also a new player to this XYZ company. He thinks the XYZ will go down. So he sells 3 lot. So open interest change कितना हुआ? 3 हो गया. But total open interest at the end of the market, it will be 4 because yesterday it was 1. Today's open interest change is 3. So total it will become 4. Okay. If we continue like this is for the third day before the market open. These people are carrying their position. Okay, Ram is carrying 1 long trade, Sham is 1 short. So 3, John is 3 long, Tom is 3 short. Okay, so this is the before market open. Now, what happens is Ram. So Ram and Tom both, they were carrying positions earlier. If you see here, Ram both were carrying earlier positions, but Ram was carrying only 1 long trade. So what he does is he closes his position. Ram sells his 1 lot. Tom thinks that he want to reduce the risk. So instead of -3, he carries -2, which means he buys 1 lot. So which means he will be carrying going forward -2. So what this indicates is open interest change is -1 because Ram is closed his position long. Tom is also closed, reduced his position short -1. So open interest change is -1, but total open interest change कम हो गया, 3 हो गया, 4 से 3 हो गया. Okay. So again, if you continue like this is the last example just to understand how open interest works. So this is the 4th day before. Now these people were carrying their position. The open interest, total Y is 3. So what happens is San is a new player, okay, because earlier San is not into the picture. So San came today and he thinks that XYZ future will go upside. So he will buy 3 lots. Whereas John was an existing player. Can you see here? John was an existing player. He was carrying 3 long position, 3 lots long position. See here, he closes because he either he would have made profit or he thinks price will not go up from here. So he will sell. So which means, इसका position इसको transfer हो गया. He transferred his position to Sam. That's all, right? So open interest change is 0 because whatever the open interest was there, John transferred his position to Sam. So open interest change was 0. So total Y remains 3. There is no change. Okay. So from these examples, what we can conclude is whenever a buyer and seller initiate a new position, the Y count will increase by 1. This happened on the first day. Okay. When both of them closes their position, the Y count will decrease by 1 because both are closing their position, right? Next is when a buyer or seller passes their existing position to a new person, the OI count remains unchanged.
the previous example, fourth, John is transferring his position to Sam. Okay. So when a buyer or seller passes their existing position to a new person, the Y count remains unchanged. But you have to notice volume count increases in this case. Okay. So basically nothing happened in the market, right? John iska position Sam को transfer किया है. So there is no demand, right? Demand ही नहीं है. John is transferred Sam. If the John is holding his position and San also enters into the picture, and if he buys three lot, we can easily assume demand बढ़ रहा है. But in this case, John is transferred his position to Sam. So Y count remains unchanged. It's simple, but volume increase होता है. So this is where volume can mislead us. Okay. See, if you take the same example, if you apply a volume criteria for the same example for 4 day, so at the end of the third day, Y will be 3, whereas volume will be 8. Okay. So in this way, volume can mislead us because I will take you one simple example. Let's say in the house there are 100 siblings, b1, b2, b3, like no, it goes like this till b100. Let's say b1 buys one lot and B2 sells it. So if they keep on transferring their one lot till B100, B1 buy करता है, B2 को sell करता है, B2 then again buy, he will give it to B3. They will transfer the hands. So after the B100, the volume will be 100 actually. No, ये volume spike दिखा देते हैं आपको. But actual demand नहीं है ना. No, there will not be much demand. In the OI case, it will remain 1. So whereas in volume, it will be 100. So in this way, volume can really mislead us. Now, again, if you look at any charting platforms, they say open interest is an indicator. Personally, I don't believe this because the software have their limitations, so they need to give the information in some manner. So they are giving it as an indicator. That is fine with me. But personally, I don't agree because it give more information, precise information, the liquidity information as well as activity information as compared to volume. Volume gives only market activity information, whereas open interest gives market liquidity information. So in my case, open interest gives more precise and accurate information than volume. So when we take price action, people say, analyzing price and volume. So open interest should be the part of price action, in my opinion. Even if you don't use volume, it is fine. But if you use open interest, I would say it is a part of price action. Personally, I don't agree to say it is an indicator. Okay. Now, we need to analyze the futures and Y interpretation. In the beginning, I explained the price and volume part, right? How the price and volume behaves. So we need to analyze how futures and Y interpretation, because Y is available for both futures and options. So we need to study the relationship between future and options along with open interest. Okay. So the logic is very simple. If the future price, when I say future, I will from now onwards, I will only say price. If the price goes up along with an increase in open interest, then it is bullish. It's very simple. If the price goes up along with an increase in Y, it is bullish. It is also called as a long build-up in OI world. Okay, OI is a different world. There are many software tools which gives or which interprets open interest, and they provide different types of charts as well as data. So in OI world, it's called as a long build-up. Okay. So another thing is price is going down, but the OI is going up. So this is bearish. Again, in OI world, it is called as short build-up. Price नीचे जा रहा है, लेकिन OI बढ़ रहा है. This is short build-up. Now, the third example is price is going up, but the open interest is going down. Okay. So this is sideways to bullish because price is going up. We need to give first priority to price. So it is kind of semi bullish. So we can maintain sideways to bullish view. It is also called as short covering in OI world. The fourth option is price is going down and the OI is also going down. Okay. So this is, we can maintain sideways to bearish view because the price is going down and in OI world we call it as a long unwinding. Okay, even though OI is decreasing, price भी नीचे जा रहा है ना, इसलिए we still maintain the bear ratio. But if the price goes upside from here, or at least if it goes downside from here with an increase in volume, then properly we can turn into bearish. Okay, so that's how we can interpret futures and OI. So it's very simple. If the price is going up, open interest is going up, it is bullish. If the price is going up, if the open interest is going down, it is sideways to bullish. If the price is going down, if the open interest is going up, it is bearish. If the price is going down, if the open interest is also going down, it is sideways to bearish. Friends, this is the most important slide in this webinar. If required, you can take a photo of it or you can take a screenshot of this. Okay. After listening to this explanation, many people get an assumption that open interest is very easy, right? But to surprise all of you, that is not the case. Okay, because as of now, we have analyzed the open interest and price information with respect to futures. But we need to also understand the relationship between open interest for options. Now the question is why we need to consider options. As I said, open interest is applicable for both futures as well as options. So as of now, we covered the 50%. The biggest hurdle is this. We need to understand options open interest relationship as well. Okay. So now we need to understand or we need to know the fundamental reason why we need to understand open interest information with respect to options. Okay, I will tell you what is the past investing technique, maybe one decade back or 2 decades back, before the introduction of options, F&O space. So what is the investment ideas for the big shots, big people? So the only option was they should invest in stocks, right? But it comes with a lot of drawbacks because if they are investing in stocks, they need to research for good stocks every day उनको उन लोगों को research करना होगा. And after taking the entry they need to wait for more time. Suppose let's say कल they have taken an entry, so पता नहीं, it's not like कल से वो प्राइस ऊपर जाएगा or it will take 5-6 months to go upside. You don't know, so they need to wait until the price goes upside. And again, early exit not possible all the time because big shot का position बहुत ज़्यादा होता है, and they cannot, I mean, they will not be able to exit all their position in one shot because their liquidity itself will push the price upside or downside. So that is also a biggest drawback for them. And stocks will have liquidity issues because if they pick a small cap or mid cap, probably according to their capital size, they will not be able to buy the all the shares. Okay, the liquidity issues will be always be there and difficult to calculate the ROI. This is the most important part. Let's say they have invested 10 CR on a company, XYZ company. So now they can't calculate कितना रिटर्न्स आता है वो 10 CR के लिए आप for 6 months or for 1 year. They can't calculate because they don't know where the XYZ will go. It depends upon the movement of XYZ, right? So they can't calculate the ROI. That is the reason they jump to option. I don't say all the big shot 100% they started pushing the money to options, but at least some percentage, some portion they started pushing the money to option selling especially. So कितना percentage मुझे पता नहीं because I don't have that data. So they push the price, I mean they push the capital, some portion of their capital into the option. So that is the reason we need to understand the OI information with options because this will negate all the drawbacks. They don't have to research for good stocks. Weekly options, Nifty, Bank Nifty, Fin Nifty, sell karo. Nabi, we have mid cap. Every day is the expiry nowadays. So they have lot of options. They don't have to research for good stock. Now after taking entry, they need to wait for more time. Wait करने का जरूरत ही नहीं है. Suppose if they sell a call option 1 or 2 days before the expiry, within a day or the same day they can close it. And early exit not possible all the time. This is also negated. They can exit any point of time. लिक्विडिटी इश्यूज नहीं है. निफ्टी एंड बैंक निफ्टी ऑप्शंस पे बहुत सारे प्लेयर्स होंगे. and most important ROI. Let's say if they have sold call option at 20 rupees premium, उन लोगों का टारगेट पता है 20 रुपए से जीरो ही होने वाला है, so they can easily calculate ROI कितना आता है इस वीक का, इस महीने में, so they can easily calculate the ROI. So all the drawbacks has been solved by shifting it to the options. So that is the reason predominantly they shifted some portion of their capital into the options. So we don't have to turn blind towards this approach, because मेरा मानना है कि what big players are doing, we should follow it. We should not fight against them. We should follow it. Okay.
Hello friends, sorry for the interruption. This is the quiz. This quiz consists of 3 questions. You can comment your answers like question 1, hyphen, you can mention your answers there. Next, question 2, hyphen, you can mention your answer there. Similarly, question 3, hyphen, and your answer. Okay, this is the first question. Price is at support. From here, it goes upside or downside. You can comment. This is the second question, friends. The price is at resistance and displayed a pin bar. So it goes from downside from here or upside from here. This is the third question, friends. This is a blue chip company. It opened with a big gap and it available at a very big discount. Will you buy from here? So comment your answers.
So now that is the reason we should understand OI information with options. This is bit tricky part, but don't worry, I will try to simplify it as much as possible. See, options पे दो तरह का होता है, call option और put options होता है, as most of you know. So short covering is sideways to bullish. So when I share short covering, C price ऊपर जा रहा है, OI नीचे जा रहा है. That is short covering. If you recall my example with futures. So C short covering is sideways to bullish. Similarly, long unwinding. When I say long unwinding, price नीचे जा रहा है, OI भी नीचे जा रहा है. So that is long unwinding. So long unwinding in CE is it's sideways to bearish. Similarly, in put option, short covering is sideways to bearish and long unwinding is sideways to bullish. Okay, I mean, whatever you can understand now, you can understand this. There is an article, I've written a detailed article about this. I've also shared my detailed link to the detailed article in the description. So you can go there and you can reread it a couple of times to understand it very clearly. Now to proceed further, you can take a screenshot of this or you can take a photo of this. This is very simple to simplify the OI and options relationship in a very small manner. So call option long build up हो रहा है, put option short build up हो रहा है, it is super bullish, which means सी राइट कर लॉन्ग बिल्डअप हो रहा है. सो लॉन्ग बिल्डअप मीन्स पता है ना आपको, प्राइस ऊपर जा रहा है, वही ऊपर जा रहा है. सो दैट सी लॉन्ग बिल्डअप इज बुलिश. P short buildup is also bullish. So bullish in call option, bullish in put option is super bullish. Similarly, P long buildup, which means P का price बढ़ रहा है, Y भी बढ़ रहा है. So P long buildup and C short buildup. C का price, call option का price fall हो रहा है, लेकिन Y increase हो रहा है. So C short buildup. So this is also bearish, this is also bearish. Combining this is super bearish. Okay, now C short buildup and P short buildup. So short buildup का मतलब है आपको पता है ना, व्हाट इज शॉर्ट बिल्डअप. सो प्राइस नीचे जा रहा है लेकिन वो ही बढ़ रहा है, विच मीन्स दे आर एंटिसिपेटिंग प्राइस to continue in a small range. So let's assume price is here and experts are anticipating price will go in the sideways range. So what they do is they sell this call option, they sell this put option. So they are increasing their position. Why बढ़ रहा है, which means they're anticipating price will be closing within this situation. I hope you have taken a screenshot or photo of this. I will continue further. Again, as I said in many webinars, three things are important in intraday trading. Before taking a trade, हमको डायरेक्शन के बारे में पता होना चाहिए, मैग्नीट्यूड के बारे में पता होना चाहिए और एंट्री एग्जिट हमें डिफाइन करना पड़ेगा. ये 3 चीजें बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट होता है. सो ओआई डायरेक्शन इमीडिएटली वो दिखा देता है, डायरेक्शन किधर जाए प्राइस, immediately it will give that information. Magnitude be up to some extent OI will show, but beginners might face a difficulty to understand the magnitude of the price looking at OI, but with little practice you will get that information. And entry exit के बारे में OI तो कुछ information नहीं देता है, so we need to define our own entry and exit to take the trades. But most traders or most people, what they do is they study OI, open interest, and they use open interest to take the entry and exit. That is the mistake they make. This is the limitations in Y. Okay, one of the limitations in Y. So Y will not say, or it will indicate कहाँ entry लेना है, कहाँ exit लेना है. So इसको हमें derive करना पड़ेगा. We should develop any other system or logic or concept to take the trade. Okay, so Y will give information only about these two things. Okay, that is the limitations of Y. If you use Y behind these two, then it is your mistake. You can't blame Y for your mistake, friends. That is my honest opinion. As I said, this is the scope of Y. Y can help you to identify good breakout stocks. Definitely, yes. Y helps to hold the trade. If you take a positional trade, if the price is going up, Y is going up, you can hold the trade. Okay, so it helps to hold the trade. It helps to identify the reversals as well. It also helps to know important support or resistance, especially in indices, because if at some point of time, if they are huge high hair, that indicates selling. They are selling it, and it can act as a support or resistance, because that will be created by big players, and whenever the price reaches to that level, they will start firefighting. They will push the price in the opposite direction. Okay, this is the scope of Y. If you use Y behind the scope, definitely it is your mistake and you lose money. Okay. So now you can decode big players' plan in with these manners. Okay. So let's say HDFC bank. So you find out that HDFC might go upside. Then look at equity and look at the volume. Okay. So just for equity, I'm saying, just to ensure everything is proper. Look at futures and look at the Y. No, Y long build up हो रहा है या long build up नहीं हो रहा है or short covering हो रहा है. Just check with futures and Y, and look at options CEP and Y, especially at least for one leg at the money. Okay. At the money, and if possible, one leg in the money, one leg out of the money. If you do these things, definitely it will help us. For example, a Purana example. So this is HDFC Bank on 10th November 2022. Okay. So see, I always say give first priority to price. Price is king. Bhav Bhagwan. Everything else is secondary. So in my opinion, you give first priority to price, second priority to OI. So in this case, what happens is, see, there is a clear resistance trend line and price is kind of in an uptrend. But here, can you see there is a big consolidation? It consolidated for 6-7 days, and then at the end, it indicated that I am ready to move upside. Okay, volume be decent. I will not say it is a very high volume. Again, anyway, I don't give much importance to volume, but still, this is a decent volume. And price bol raha hai, I'm ready to go upside. Okay, so in equity perspective, from price action perspective, it is bullish. If you look at the HDFC Bank on 10th November, it's future HDFC futures. Okay, see, it is futures. Price went upside, right? From here to here, it went upside. Look at the Y. Y also went upside, right? So it is a long build up, right? It is bullish. Okay. Now, if you look at the strike price 1520, so 1520 is the ATM price, I guess. See here, 1520 is the ATM price, right? It's closed at 1520. So 1520 is ATM price. If you look at 1520, see, this section is call option, this section is put option. See, friends, don't worry. This is a screenshot from Y Pulse. There are many tools which gives Y information. If you use Sensible, it is free. I mean, if you have a Zerodha account, you can get the same information in Sensible. But you can also check in Sensible, or you can also use Fire's platform to get this open interest information, which I'm going to explain in the future slides. You can also use Fire's, which gives this open interest information for free. Okay. Now, if you look at 1520 strike price, see here the price from 18 to 30. See, call option price went upside, right? Look at the Y, from 14 lakh, it went till 15 lakh. Okay. So, which means price upar ja raha hai, OI bhi upar ja raha hai. So, this is a long build up in call option, right? So, long build up in call option is bullish. Now look at put option. So put option 28.8 से 20 तक चला गया, which means put option price नीचे चला गया. Whereas why? Look at 4,27,000 से it went till 555, right? So what this indicates, okay? So price नीचे जा रहा है, प्राइस नीचे जा रहा है, इधर से इधर तक प्राइस नीचे जा रहा है, लेकिन वो ही बिल्डअप हो रहा है, okay? So this is also bearish, right? So I mean bullish, right? So this is also bullish, this is also bullish. So this is super bullish. 1520 strike price is at the money super bullish. We can check one more leg. So 1540 is little out of the money strike price. Again, the same thing, price went from 10.95 to 20. So price double ho gaya, volume OIB increase ho gaya. So this is bullish. Again, here price come ho gaya, 42 se 30. Price came down actually. And OI increased from 1,84,000 to 2,70,000. So this is also bullish. So bullish, bullish. So equity पे इधर देखिए, equity पे बहुत अच्छा setup है. This is a really good setup in equity perspective, price action perspective. Future पे OI is bullish है. Options पे at the money is bullish, super bullish, and one leg out of the money is also super bullish. And many people, I mean, as expected, we got a very good move. In fact, I managed to take that this trade. That's why I've taken this example. Now, even after this, people will say OI doesn't work. Even many intraday traders say they OI doesn't work, or even position traders they say OI doesn't work. Do you know why? Can you think of a reason? Think in your mind. People say OI doesn't work because of this intraday action. देखो, a intraday action A आ गया. They would have taken a trade here, and they don't know how to manage the stop loss, or they don't have patience. They would have expected a very good move from the open candle itself. They would have kept the stop loss below the low of this. It would have taken here or here, and they say open interest काम नहीं करता. But that is not the case. See, as I said earlier, open interest can give more clarity about the direction. Open interest can give some clarity. I will not say more, some clarity about the magnitude. But entry or exit हमें ढूंढना पड़ेगा, हमें सर्च करना पड़ेगा. See, if you don't find an entry point here, it is your mistake. It is not OI mistake, right? See, if you follow simple 20 EMA, 21 EMA approach, for example, if you know by earlier webinars, 21 EMA acts as a very good support and resistance in intraday trading. So even if you just plot the 21 EMA, 20 EMA, you would have got a very nice entry point actually. Even though if you don't follow initiative buying trade at open, that is fine, but you got a good entry point. And I also say, it is not possible to capture all the profitable trades, friends. कुछ ना कुछ मिस हो जाता है, कुछ ना कुछ लॉस भी देता है. That doesn't mean a concept work नहीं करता. Okay, we need to develop our own entry and exit mechanism. Then we need to take the trade. If you miss the trades, it is fine. Market will be there forever, right? And if you make loss, it is fine. If the losses are in within the money management rules, if you lose only 1% or 2% of your capital per trade, then you don't have to worry about it, right? That is my point actually. See, this is also the recent example. Bajaj Finance fell over 5% actually on this particular day. Okay. Now it fell 5% on 30th Jan actually. So now, if you see here, a 30th Jan ka data hai. If you see this, the previous day, price went upside, right? Okay, price went upside, but look at the open interest. Open interest remained same, right? I think it came a little bit down. If I zoom it, I will get to know about it, but it's fine. It's almost sideways. So price ऊपर जा रहा है, लेकिन open interest नहीं जा रहा है. It means it is not a long build up, right? So we can we can't say it is super bullish or bullish. So हमें carefully हमें manage करना पड़ेगा. And if you look at the options chart, okay, so this is call option, this is put option. You can see here put option, call option. So call option का price नीचे जा रहा है, OI बढ़ रहा है. So this is super bearish, right, friends? And see here put option का price बढ़ रहा है, put option price increase हो रहा है, OI भी increase हो रहा है. So this is also super bearish, right? So super bearish, it is bearish. That's why it fell over 5% on that particular day. Okay. So I said the same thing, it is fall हो रहा है, OI बढ़ रहा है. So this is increase हो रहा है, OI बढ़ रहा है. So this is super bearish, this is super bearish. So now What you can do is, if you have an account with Fires, I will show it on the chart in the later stage. So you can go to Fires and you can use this multiple time frame, the multiple window option, and you can monitor, at the money and one leg in the money or out of the money options. See what's happening. You can do this thing even in a live market actually. So that option is there. Even Fire supports the TradingView platform, so you can have even 8 windows like this, and you can observe all the charts. Okay, so that doesn't mean I'm against any OI tools provider, because every OI provider like OI Pulse or Options Decoder or even Sensible, so they are very good platforms. But again, it depends upon the cost. Somebody will take around 2,000 rupees per month. Something they will cost 1,500 rupees per month. So it costs you money, right? If you can afford that money, it is fine. You can take the membership with them and you can use the OI information in live market. But if you can't afford that money, or if you want to save that money, you can open an account with Fires, and you can use multiple window like this, and then you can use open interest. Anyway, it's the same thing. If the concept is same, the OI tools might interpret in a different manner, and they can say long build up, and they can say they might represent in green, red, like that. But if you use OI, like this in different multiple time frame like this, you can easily predict or understand what's happening. So that is the main important concept. To open an account with Fires, I have given the link in the description. Now you can open an account through with that link. So now, people might ask this question. We can use open interest in a TradingView website itself. The problem with open interest in TradingView, what I've observed is it is not updated in live market. It is updated at end of day level. See, so in this way, we can't use open interest at intraday level in TradingView. So if you open an account with Fires or any OI tool, you can use that open interest information at intraday level. Now, this is one more example. Sun Pharma displayed 2.5% move on 9th Feb 2024. So if you dig a little deeper, okay, Sun Pharma futures actually from I guess it is from here to here. From here to here, price went a little upside, and the OI also went upside, and again the price went upside, and OI went upside. It is bullish actually. And similarly, the at the money call option 1,500 CE, because it is 1,500, right? At the money is around 1,500. If you look at 1,500 CE price, it went upside. OIB increase ho gaya. This is also super bullish. And if you look at PE, price came down, but OI went upside. This is also super bullish. So there is no doubt that Sun Pharma went upside. And now I suggest you can use any intraday systems to take the trade. But my personal favorite is initiative buying trades or initiative selling trades. So the meaning of initiative trade is we take the trade at open. For example, this is previous day high, right? This is previous day high. Okay. See here, price displayed open test drive up formation. So when I say open test drive up, price opens exactly or little above that level. It comes down and it tests that level and closes upside. In this case, what happened is price opened here, it went till here, right? It went till here. A seller ka zone hai, okay? It went till here, but at this point of time, buyers are capable enough to observe all the selling, and they push the price till previous day high, right? And also looking at the first candle theory, I explained in the beginning, this is a bullish candle, right? Okay. So immediately you can plan a long trade at the high of this. Okay. Don't take here. You can take a long trade at the high of this candle. Your stop loss should be here, right? So if you would have followed this simple approach, it would have gone upside. Now, again, you need to derive your own exit mechanism. Either you can trial your stop loss, or you can exit at 1:2, or you can exit 50% at 1:2 and carry remaining thing. It's up to you. But why I don't give, or why I don't share any specific trailing stop loss method or exit method is the reason is very simple. Many people are comfortable with different exit techniques. For example, I know a person who carries the position with he has an exit point in his mind, so he will carry his position. At least it should take the stop loss, or at least it should go to the exit level profit, so our end of the market, he carries like that. I have also seen many traders who are very conservative, and they trial their stop losses at every candle. That's also there. In my case, I'm a little conservative trader. What I do is I will exit 50% of the position at 1:2 or 1:1.5 risk reward, and I try to carry the remaining portion. So every person should define or derive their own trailing stop loss method and exit method, which gives less emotions to them, friends. See, this is very important. Why many people will not be able to make money even if we share a good profitable trading system is they will not be able to follow that system along with the rules, because उन लोगों को emotions आता है carry करने में. They will not have the conviction. No, ट्रायल स्टॉप लॉस फॉलो करने के लिए उनको emotions आता है, एग्जिट फॉलो करने के लिए उनको emotions आता है. So because of those emotions, they will not be able to follow that system properly. Okay. So as I said earlier, OI will give very good information about direction. That's really good. OI can give little information about the magnitude. That's also good. Then आपका entry और exit आपको define करना पड़ेगा. Along with entry and exit, you can also define your own trailing stop loss. Then you can use open interest in an effective manner. You can open an account with Fires to use this. Link is in the description. Now there is a catch. Okay. Many, I mean, like volume and price, why details are not uploaded tick by tick. When you log into a broker site or when you check in TradingView. So क्या होता है कि price or volume, it will be updated tick by tick in most of the cases. But we don't get why data tick by tick from the exchange. Okay. Exchange will give the information only once in 3 minutes. Okay, that is one catch. And many UI tools provider says to me, personally said to me that sometimes exchange will not give the data accurately in 3 minutes. Sometimes it will be little early than the 3 minutes, sometimes little delayed than the 3 minutes. So that's what they said to me. So that's the little catch, because आपका 3 minute का delay आ जाता है OI पे. That is one tricky part. And sometimes I've observed, the OI data of hedge funds will be uploaded after market hours. Okay. I sometimes what happened was OI information, immediately बढ़ जाता है after market hours. At 3:30 there will be one OI data, and at after market hours or at the night or tomorrow morning there will be another OI data. So many people told me that hedge funds OI data will be uploaded after market hours. Personally, I can't verify or I can't give guarantee about all these things, but I've observed the change in numbers after the market hours. So that indicates to me is there is a limitation. So that is why my suggestion is why you can use to get the direction and to understand the magnitude, but the entry point you should use your own technique or system to take the entry and to take the exit. And also don't depend upon why much at intraday level. Because of these two issues, don't depend upon why much on intraday level. See, I'm also sharing the limitations. Most people, they will not share these limitations about open interest. They will only talk about the positive aspect, but this is also the negative aspect of open interest. And I'm also giving the mitigation factor, what you need to do, आपको क्या करना है, ये लिमिटेशन है वाई का. सो यू कैनॉट डिने इट. ये हो जाता है, ये लाइव मार्केट पे आ जाता है. सो यू कैनॉट डिने इट. सो दैट इज द रीजन आई से गिव फर्स्ट प्रायोरिटी टू प्राइस and use open interest as a supporting tool, and don't depend upon open interest much in live intraday trading. Most cases से वो आ जाता है, 3 minute के डिले पे आ जाता है, but should be in the second cases it will be a little tricky. So in the second case it will be a little tricky. So use OI with caution, with my explanation. So now, again, as I said, this is the thing. You can get use the OI to get bullish or bearish view confirmation after market hours for a particular stock or index. You can use any other trading system like initiative buying system or initiative selling system and the trades. I've explained 10 intraday trading systems in my book, The Subtle Art of Intraday Trading. You can also pick any of those systems to use it. So, and as I said earlier, don't depend upon OI much on intraday level. Okay, this is the important thing. And friends, we came to the end of this webinar. I know these two quotes, several quotes are very few quotes will have a deep impact in my mind. This is one of the quote. I'm very fascinated are the achievements made by Bruce Lee, at his early age. So he says, I'm not afraid of a person who knows 10,000 kicks. I'm not afraid of a person who knows 10,000 kicks, but I'm afraid of a person who knows one kick but practices it for 10,000 times. Okay. So pick any trading system. Okay. Don't jump from trading system to another trading system. So pick one trading system which has the which in which you have faith and confidence. Practice it for more number of times. 10,000 times is the desired number actually. And again, the similar quote with respect to trading is Linda says, all you need is one pattern to make a living. So many people will ask me, is it possible to make a living in trading, or can I take full time trading? See, in the current scenario, there is no need to take full time trading as well, because with algo itself, with semi algo platforms, also you can manage your trades. But yes, if you are dedicated, if you follow one pattern, you can also make a living out of it. That is the thing I can say about this. If you have any questions, as usual, you can drop an email to me. And what I would like to say is, see, if you go to fires like this, see, if you search open interest, I will add it manually. If you go to indicators, let's say this is you logged into fires. This is a fires platform. If you go to indicators, if you type open interest, so you will get only one open interest in Fires platform. This is not a TradingView platform, friends. This is a Fires platform. So click on this. You will get two information like this. This is open interest and this is open interest MA. So to smoothen the curve, you can use MA, or if you are quite confident, you don't have to use MA. So personally, what I do is I don't use MA. So I'll remove this. I will make little thicker side. So this is how I use open interest. Okay. So you can use open interest like this. So if you want to track, with two things, you can go here and you can use like this. Okay. You can use like this. Sometimes I follow like this, but earlier I used to maintain a big TV and I used to, follow this kind of, windows like this. Now it is also possible, if you are really interested to monitor both price and Y for call option, put option for different options, you can use like this. You can also go for, 8, 6 or 8. 6 is also there, 8 is also there. So in this way, you can use open interest, friends. So I hope this webinar is useful, friends. Thank you.